This is the Night Wolf howling at you, and today we're going to take a look at the Masters of the WW Universe, the Faker John Cena, evil robot of the Skull King. These are, of course, wrestling figures based on the Masters of the Universe buck, and in this case, they come with equipment or characterizations very similar to Masters of the Universe. And this is a great example. Faker John Cena would, of course, be the wrestling version of Fakor, with John Cena playing the part of He-Man normally. On the back, we have a little bit here that says, created in the Skull King's vile laboratory to deceive the heroes of WWE Eternia, John Cena's evil robot doppelganger obeys Triple H's every corrupt command. And we see the other figures in this wave of Rey Mysterio, Macho Man Randy Savage, Faker John Cena, and Roman Reigns. I don't know a whole lot about the wrestlers. I'll be honest, I bought these mostly because they're compatible with the Origins figures. Although from what I've seen on a lot of these, they came out with these using a lot of, I want to say classics equipment and not actually the Origin stuff. At least not at first. Because even if you look at this Rey Mysterio, those wings are a lot bigger than the wings on Stratos, right? Just take a look. Stratos has much shorter wings, but I believe those are going to end up being the same size as the Classics version. So let's go ahead and open him up. Huh. That didn't open up quite as cleanly as I had hoped. Whoops. Well, that's embarrassing. Inside we have, well, is it going to be a mini comic? It's a one-page comic featuring the scene that was on the back of the box. And I guess since it's one page, well, let's take a look here. We do have actually a lot more information than what we usually get with the Masters of the Universe figures. Faker John Cena, evil robot of the Skull King. Height 6 foot 1 inch. Weight 251 pounds. Superstar powers. Can do a somewhat convincing John Cena impersonation. Foreign objects. Mace of Malice. I hope if he's supposed to be the fake version. Although if you got blue skin, or in the case of the figure, blue transparent skin, and everybody falls for it, that's a problem with everybody else. The great battle has begun. A darkness threatens to consume WW Eternia as the faction of evil superstars rises from parts unknown to control the balance of power. But the heroic superstars accept the challenge to defend the planet and determine who are the masters of the WWE Universe. John Cena has been captured by the Skull King. It's finished, and for the heroes of WW Eternia, it's game over. You want some? Come get some. The champ is here. Yes, John Cena, go and destroy every hero you see. You won't get away with this, Skull King. You can't see me. You can't see me. Your time is up, Cena. Oh, it's an entire one-page comic. They put a lot of effort into this one. I think the artwork's actually not that bad inside, to be honest. And of course, we've got the pictures of all the other characters in the back. This is what I was talking about, or what I was talking about earlier, when I was opening up the Stratos, Naked Stratos, and mentioned that the equipment came in bags instead of in the cardboard. And he's got a pretty fair amount of equipment here. They taped his head to the car, to the plastic. They used rubber bands, so that's a lot easier. So let's take a quick look here before we get into the equipment parts. He's using basically an Origins buck, but it does look like there are quite a few new pieces here. Besides the head sculpt, which is still kind of sticky from the tape. We've got a new harness. This is not just He-Man's harness repurposed. This is something totally new. I would say even the armbands. I don't recall seeing a double band like this on any of the MOTU figures. Crotch piece is new, kind of looking like a pair of jeans with a belt buckle. And he's wearing cargo shorts. I'm not sure. I don't know why they bothered to paint this. I don't know. Are those supposed to look like knee pads or the shorts longer? Him wearing biker shorts under the shorts? That's just kind of silly in my opinion. He's also got new boot or feet part here, which is of course the boots. Got shoelaces. The rest of this is just taped on, painted on, and so the this is probably just reuse. I would say from the knee down to the foot is basically reuse. Obviously, the bicep and the chest is, and of course, with him being a faker version, we've got the stamp of approval in the middle here with the electronics. Pretty sure those are the exact same ones that came on Faker. Look at his head sculpt. Not too bad looking. I think it's hard to see the details because it is a transparent plastic. They did paint the eyes and they painted the hair. And like with Origins figures, they are in fact compatible with the Origins figures. Which honestly, the Faker John Cena pants, if you could, I would say, heated them up so you could pop out that, shorts would actually be pretty nice for some other figures, customization wise. Equipment he comes with is a lock and chain. I don't know if that has any special meaning with John Cena or if this is just supposed to represent him being enslaved by Triple H's Skull. Was it Skull King they called him? Yeah, Skull King. Which I can tell you right now, I don't actually have the Skull King figure in my collection anywhere. Here we have his Mace of Malice. Is that what they called it? Yeah, Mace of Malice, which I believe is actually just the weapon that came with Classics Spikor. And as you can see, the fist is actually smaller than this. It's also very tight, clear plastic, which means I do not want to try to force it in there because clear plastic has a tendency of breaking. Ah. And of course, we've got this here, which it looks to me like it's supposed to be an armband. At first, I was thinking maybe it was supposed to I thought at first it was supposed to be a headband, but no. Yep, fits on his arm. And again, I don't know if this logo has any special meaning or not because I'm not sure. I don't know enough about the WWE. He also comes with these knuckle busters, Life and Word. Uh, Again, I don't know enough about John Cena. If I could say, like, are these supposed to be basically like brass knuckles, or are these like a ring that he wears normally? But if we treat them like brass knuckles, they just go on his hands like so. I don't know if this is the proper order for this. Like I said, I mean, I bought the Masters of the WW universe. Not um oh, for love. I bought because they were compatible with Origins figures, and not for any particular like of the wrestling stuff. Not to anybody who likes wrestling, because I do think these actually look cool for overall. And I did actually pick up the female figures because my general opinion is that Masters of the Universe didn't have enough female figures to start with. Um, and I don't remember the characters. I think one Stephanie McMahon, who I'm not sure if I'm saying that name right, is redone to look like Evil Lynn and has the same skull mask that the Skull King uses. And then there was, I believe her first name is Becky, and she is called the Man, who kind of uses a Tila design. Unfortunately, again, all the skin tones on the female figures are all different, so it's really hard to find compatibility to make the custom figures look okay. But anyway, this will conclude our look at the Masters of the WW Universe John Cena Faker version. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Peace and love. I would like to just point out in this comic real quick while I was looking at it, Triple H's got some cleavage going on there.